Hi guys, my name is Coach Char and I am the CEO of Another Level Coaching and Consulting. Today I am talking about the life of an entrepreneur, the 4 C's. Celebrate, connect, collaborate, and create. More specifically, how it relates to love. When I think of love, I think of love for God and doing what He's called me to do, doing what He's created me to do. I think of love for family. I think of love for the person that I decide to spend my life with. How it has now become mandatory for me to have a person that not only loves God and not only loves me, but loves what I do and honors what I do. And that's what I think of in return as well. Because I believe that being an entrepreneur allows you the freedom to not only do what you love to do, but to be who you really are. It's taking your gifts and your talents, and it's allowing God to make room for you in this world. And it allows you to cut out a path, even if there isn't one. You can be the pioneer and a trailblazer and make your own path. It frees up the time to do the things that are important to you. And it's hard. Don't get me wrong. Being an entrepreneur is not a glamorous lifestyle, especially in the beginning. But it's the most rewarding thing that you will ever do, because it's like you're doing what you were put here to do. You're doing what you were created to do. That's what I love about it. You're able to give back to the causes that you love, spend more time with the people that you love, do the things that you love to do. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of love. And one of the most important things that sometimes we forget the self-love. So it gives you the time to actually love yourself, like we always talk about. It's more than just a magazine article. It's taking time to work out, taking time to get better food, go to the grocery store, get fresh food, where you're not so rushed. When you make a salad, we're very aware of how much time it takes to chop, but it's better for you than going through a drive-through. So that's what I think of when I think of the life of an entrepreneur. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it. What it means in terms of life. When I think of the word life and my life, I think of destiny. I think of, why am I here? What am I doing? What was I put here for? How am I spending the moments of my life? Am I spending that time wisely? Am I doing what I was put here to do? Am I pursuing my destiny? I look at life kind of like I do, like if you're using a GPS, where sometimes we listen and there's silence, but the reason why there's silence is because we haven't started moving. And then once we start moving, that's when we start getting directions. And it's okay if we don't go the right way, because if we take a wrong turn, then God has a way of recalibrating our route. He has a way of taking us, if we went left when we should have went right, then He has a way of rerouting us and redirecting us. Sometimes we need to make a U-turn. Sometimes we need to take a detour. But the reality is, our destiny never changes. The destination never changes. There are times when you may need to stop. You need to pull over, you need to rest. But at the end of the day, you just got to keep going. And you've got to keep your eye on the road. Sometimes your GPS also gets quiet when there isn't any activity going on. So there are going to be seasons of quietness, seasons of isolation when you're an entrepreneur, seasons of loneliness. But you got to keep driving and you got to keep going, because soon you'll get close to your destination, and then that's when your GPS will start talking again. So I just want to encourage you guys, keep going, keep living. It's not easy being an entrepreneur, but it's worth it. Keep going. I have to be honest and transparent. Being an entrepreneur is not all that it's cracked up to be sometimes. I often tell people when it comes to work hours, my work hours some days can be from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. That sounds really good, huh? But then other days, it can be from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. We're living in a virtual world now where everyone has got like access around the world, different time zones. So it's going to take you working outside the box, getting outside of your zip code, getting outside of your area code, getting outside of your time zone. So it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's going to take work ethic. But when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work. It actually feels like you're just doing what you love. So even though it's work, it's good work. It's the kind of work that you were created for. A job is what you get paid for, but being an entrepreneur is what you're made for. It's using your gifts and your talents to make money in the marketplace. But you get to do what you love. And unfortunately, sometimes that looks a lot different. And it's not that glamorous lifestyle of being on yachts on Instagram. Instead, it's a lot of long hours, but it's worth it. So keep going, keep working towards your dreams. You deserve it.